Happy Monday. Happy Monday.
Yes,
I know y'all
indeed.
miss us because guess what? We miss y'all because we skipped the week in between due to Labor Day. Hopefully, y'all had a great Labor Day. Welcome to this week's episode of Everyday People, Everyday Conversations. I'm one of your hosts, Tiffany D. Collins.
And I'm here dropping those nuggets on tonight. I'm your girl, Tiffany Tifco Joseph.
I'm one of your co-hosts, Anika Roseborough, better known as Nika Rika.
Yes.
Indeed. And what's up, peeps? This is Deshaun out here holding it down for all the men and all the bros out there.
Please stay tuned in to the end of the show because we are going to have some giveaways.
Yes, indeed, honey.
Yes.
There's one show you do not want to miss.
Yeah, stay tuned to the end of the show. We have 2 free tickets for you to the hit stage play Temptations. Y'all don't want to miss this. So yeah, pay attention because we're going to ask y'all certain things about what's going on with our podcast today and see who's going to be the winner.
Yes,
and make
indeed.
sure you like, share the Epic page.
Yes, definitely do that. On Facebook, I think it's Everyday People, Everyday Conversations.
Yes.
And make sure you put the S on the end of conversation.
Right.
Yes. All right. So we're going to bring in our guest of the hour, and I'm going to let Miss Tiff Cole introduce her.
All right. I guess I am Tiffany Tifco Joseph, the hostess with the mostest. And now today we got Miss NIECY Duffield Dobbins. And she is a serial entrepreneur, guys, in her own right. And just to name a few things that she does, she is a model coach, writer, director, producer, content creator, a first lady, community activist. She holds a couple of awards, and that's just to name a few things that she does. But y'all stay tuned so y'all can learn a little bit more about this fascinating lady, and then stay tuned to the end till we get to our main topics and for that giveaway. Give it up for NIECY.
Woo! I see you wear a lot of hats, girl.
Come on now.
Yes.
And I see here that you received 2 Presidential Lifetime Achievement Awards. How did it make you feel? How did you feel to be celebrated in that type of manner?
I was truly honored. You know, when you work as hard as I do, I have so many hats. And so when they reached out to me, I was truly honored. I just thank God because God gets all the glory no matter what I'm doing. So I knew it was my time and my season. And so I was excited. I was honored that God was allowing people to even look my way, to even want to honor me. So yes, I got 2 awards for Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. I get 2 more awards in November and December. Lifetime Achievement Awards also. So I got 2 more coming up in November and December. But I felt really honored.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Come on, Black Excellence. I love it. Yes.
Yay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, NIECY, I see that you are the founder and CEO of Break Free Ministries Production. So, can you tell me when and how that came about?
Break Free Ministries and production started about 10 years ago. I had my own dance school, Diva Dolls Extreme Dance and Performing Arts School for like 8 years. And I closed that down 2 years ago. And I also had the Break Free Ministries and productions also open too. That came about for me. We have a church called the New Life Church in Christ. We have been doing different ministries with the church and the Break Free. And so I'm a police officer also. And so once again, by me doing a lot of community events, I'm a community leader. I'm always doing different things as far as bringing awareness to domestic violence and mental health. I started that business 10 years ago, just helping outreach ministry. Is really how I started the Break Free thing. Outreach, once again, we do shows and different empowerment conferences. And I just started doing more and more and more each year. And so the Break Free, the title is very powerful. It's called Break Free. We are breaking free of a lot of things. Mental illness, domestic violence, all type of things that we breaking free from. So that's why I started. That's how I got the name Break Free Ministries. And once again, it's ministry first, no matter what we're doing. It's always ministry first with me. So that's how I got the title and the name. 10 years ago, I started doing my first stage play maybe 9 years ago. My first show was 9 years ago. So that's how we started the Break Free Ministries, helping people. Just
That's
happy to be here.
amazing.
Great.
Awesome.
That's really amazing, Nisi. And that brings me to the next questions.
Yes,
As we stated before, you wear so many hats,
yes,
and then being a first lady. So I want to touch on the first lady.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
How do you balance, being a first lady of a church, married with children, and different type of businesses? How do you manage that, juggle that?
Good question, Tiff. So first I manage it with prayer. I
Okay,
pray every day, and I'm very organized, and so I use my reminders. I have reminders in my phone. I
okay.
have reminders of where I'm supposed to be at what time and where. I constantly keep my reminders, keeping me aware of where I need to be doing throughout the day. And also I have a balance too. And so how do I juggle that? I'm a wife, I'm a business, I'm a police officer. I have my own business break free. And so I allocate so much time per day to where I have a cutoff time for each. When I get off of work with the police officer, I'm doing my break free. And I also have to make time for my husband and my baby. I'm a wife. I'm
Right.
a first lady, and so I intentionally organize my schedule where I intentionally make time for each and everything, and just being organized, keeping my schedule, staying on top of my schedule every day, making sure I'm where I'm supposed to be each day,
So
and take a lot of time.
I know you say you real busy, but when do you sleep?
I know.
You don't?
Sleep. Y'all know what's going on right
Sleep
now.
standards.
Why it's so loud in the background? I'm at rehearsal right now. I'm in I'm in a break room at rehearsal right now. I'm coaching, so I'm coaching
Uh-huh.
right now. And so, yeah, I just juggle things. I'm in the break room doing this a lot. I don't sleep. I just sleep a couple hours a day. I'm always up. When you're a writer, you're always up in the middle of the night trying to write stuff. You have these ideas. I'm a content creator, so I'm always thinking. So I sleep good, but not as much. I'm always busy. I'm always going. But it's good going. I stay ready because you never know when God get ready to bless you or your season come. You never know. You got to stay ready. You have to get ready. So I try to stay ready, y'all.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
So, how many sold out events have you had? Because I
Till
know you do modeling, uh, many variety of different shows. You are a model coach, and you also have stage plays and working on films coming up in the future. You're part of a female group. You do so much.
Jack
So
of all trades.
Right.
and you're very successful at what you do. So
yes.
we just to the people that's out here that's modeling themselves to do the same thing. Can you give them just a little aspiration? I mean, information on how do you be so effective on giving sold out crowds and big crowds all the time?
For me, Tiffany, the key is keeping God first. I don't do anything. God do
Man.
everything.
Amen.
And so I let God use me. I'm a vessel, and God keeps me on assignment. So whatever you see me doing, to me, is an assignment. God has got me on so many assignments. No matter if it's a fashion show, it's a stage play. I'm at my job as an officer. I'm at church ministering. It's still an assignment. And I also keep myself humble. And the key to being successful in anything, you have to keep God first. You
Hmm.
have to give God the praise. You
Yeah.
can't take credit on what God is doing. And I
Oh,
and I
just
ask God,
Exactly.
I ask God to no matter where He take me in life to keep me humble. And so how
hmm
do I multitask all those things? I multitask because I pray and I constantly give God the praise. I constantly give it to God. I constantly ask God, where do you want me in this season? I'm constantly talking to God. I'm asking God, what do you want me to do? What do you want? Like you just said, fashion shows. Prime example, a fashion show to me, it's more ministry. Everything that I do is ministry first, right? What do you mean ministry? Yes, we getting looking pretty, we getting our clothes on, our makeup, our hair done, but it's a ministry first for me.
Uh-huh.
Why? Hurt people. People are hurting. They
Mm-hmm.
looking for that outlet. Looking for this outlet. I want to go and be in this pageant or this show. To them, they want to be a part of something to feel important. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, that's the time I can minister. I can minister to those people. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
So yeah, that's for the fashion shows. Every show I have for fashion, it sells out. Why? It's God. It's not me. Every show I do for fashion, I had a show July night, sold out both events for I Love Me for the kids. We had one Bring the Heat for the adults. So I always a sold out event. Once again, I don't do anything. God, I pray about it. I ask God, you send who you want to be in the house.
Yeah.
Don't send who I want. You put God who you want to be in that place. When you let go and let God, God can do it. Exceeding
All the
abundant
time.
anything that
Amen.
we ask y'all. And as far as the stage plays, it's amazing how people always ask me, Nisi, people has been doing plays for 20 longer than me, call me for advice. And I tell them, it's God, child. You have to be intentional. I'm gonna say that word again. You have to be intentional.
Yeah.
Right.
What
And so I just want to ask you a quick question. So you said that you tie ministry into
yeah,
everything. So
yeah.
can you expound on the police officer part? Like
Oh,
what? Yeah, like give us a
that's
background
good
about that.
too. Yeah. So when you're an officer, let's be clear. When you're an officer, you see, you hear, you meet all type of people,
Uh-huh.
kids, adults. You see, I'm a crime investigator. And so
Okay.
I come across yeah, I'm a crime investigator, and I come across so many different people, things going on. And I'm a counselor, I'm a minister also too. So even when I'm at work, when I'm able to write my stage plays, I can relate. When I say relate, I can relate to so much that I'm writing about. Why? Because I'm there, I'm seeing, I'm talking, I'm hearing. I'm always around this type of environment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So me being an officer, it just helps. Not just officer, me being a woman of God. It
Mhm.
goes hand in hand. That helps my craft be so much effective when I'm dealing with people because I understand. I know the best teacher is experience. You know,
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
how can
That's
I
true.
teach somebody something if I've never been through it? I'm an
Right.
Right.
officer.
Absolutely.
I deal with the compassionate side. I deal with being hard. I deal with all types of different sides of the past. So where I know when I go arrest, when we have to go arrest somebody being abused or the abuser, guess what? The abuser need help too.
And you can
You
probably take that opportunity to kind of like minister to them as well. It's like, I
most
may be throwing
definitely.
you in some handcuffs, but you know what? If
You
you get to know Christ,
know,
maybe your
I
life
ain't
will
gonna even lie.
for
stop
real.
hitting folks.
Start quoting the Bible to
That's funny,
them.
Tiff.
And you know what,
That's
Tiffany?
funny.
Tiff, you're right about that because people see me like, girl, you don't look like a police officer. How you an officer? I don't look like it. And that's why God just used me to be a vessel. He lets me minister. Even when I'm pulling you over, even if I'm trying to do something as far as the criminal side of it, I'm able to minister. That's what God got me in that position for a reason.
Hmm.
To minister. Also, yeah, I'm doing my job at the same time. But he want me to. Once again, I almost got wrote up last year. No, 2 years ago. Don't laugh, y'all. Don't laugh. I
Not
ain't gonna
not
lie. I ain't
police
gonna lie.
Wait, you
brutality.
almost got wrote up
I got wrote
like
up. I
in the
almost got
police industry?
because I have to. Because you have to be hard as an officer. But yeah, I'm compassionate. I'm hard when I need to be. So I pulled over this lady. She had 6 kids in the car. She had a warrant for her arrest for some tickets, and so you have to call it in. So I called it in, but at the same time, I'm not for the. I mean, I'm gonna just say this to y'all. It was hard to arrest a lady with 6 kids. Where would her kids go? That compassionate side came in.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? My job was supposed to be to arrest her with two warrants. It was hard to do that as a mother. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
And
that
so they got
compassionate
mad
side.
because you didn't arrest the with the
Oh,
warrants,
I
all
got
those
wrote up
stress
for
kids.
that. Oh yes, yeah.
You got
Because when you call it in, you gotta take action when you call it in. But at the end of the day, I let her make it. I gave her a warning. I did.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
so you
You
did your
gave her
job.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did
You
your
took
job.
action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it ain't like
I
you let her
told,
go scot free. No, you gave a warning,
I gave
and
her
they
a
shouldn't have,
warning.
wrote you up for that.
And they did. I mean, because you gotta remember, it's still a job. At the end of the day, I can have compassion all I want, but compassion can get you killed too. Let's be
Yeah,
clear.
Right.
that's true.
You got to be real about how compassion. You can be compassionate, but you got to still look out because that can get you killed also. But yeah, and so the police side and the ministry side for me, it goes hand in hand. It just helps me be able to relate. Dealing with
Right.
people. How to have compassion. I understand it. Yes, I can be hard too, but at the end of the day, God have me on assignments. I feel like I have me on assignment to minister at the same time. I can be arresting you or putting some, arresting you or talking to you or whatever. But God gives me the word to say to that person at that time.
I
Prime
have to ask
example.
you a question in regards to that. So, when did you know that you wanted to do all this stuff? Like, did you take classes? Did you go to school, or were you a kid and you always want to put stuff together? Did anybody in your past foresee you being this serial entrepreneur?
To be honest with y'all, no. No, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Where I'm at today, God got me here. It was not my path. I was a finance manager for Citibank. Maybe 15 years ago, I'm a finance manager for Citibank, and for like 8 years. When Citibank, the credit card division had came in one day and shut down the whole credit card division and shipped the business overseas. That was without a job with 2 degrees. I said, Lord, what do you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? I got 2 degrees. I'm a finance manager that done closed down the whole credit card division for Citibank. And God told me to step out on faith and start my business. It was hard. It was scary, but I did. Stepped out on faith. And I just started doing, believe it or not, you got empowerment conferences. I had one conference and I started doing like little skits at the conference.
Yeah.
The little skits, they wanted more. Every time I do a little skit, they wanted more. I did a skit here. That's how I started getting to the stage play. I've been doing the skits for many, many years, even with my dad's company. I started doing little skits and holding empowerment conferences, and everybody loved it. I'm talking about even when I first started doing it, it was sold out. And I'm like, wow. I said, God, you have me on a path to help people. Once again, my goal is to help people. That's my mission. I love to help people. I love to see people transform. So even in my job as an officer, I love to see how God can transform and help people, and see God uses me in that area. So yeah, so Tiffany, so the question to you, no, I was never wanted to be no stage playwright. No,
And
no, that was. But you
And
know what?
speaking of stage plays, I want to ask. Well, I heard that you have some great plays. I heard that somewhere.
Oh, you heard it.
Yeah, I also heard you got one coming up.
Yeah.
So,
So
the
my
birdie told us that. Speak on that for us, ma'am.
my question is, before you speak on Temptations, my question is, what inspires you to write these plays?
Oh man, y'all! I know everybody at that table was writers. I already know this, and so what inspires me, y'all. You know what? I think for me, I love bringing the awareness out, and so this is my thing about me being an officer. To bring awareness to mental health or domestic violence or whatever's going on, generation curses. What inspires me, I like to help people. I need to get out to have these conversations started in the home, at
Yeah.
school, or wherever they're going. I love to get those started in whatever environment it is. And so the play itself, I love to write. I'm a writer. I'm up all night thinking about the next thing I'm going to write about. I got 10 plays right now that I ain't even produced. I already wrote.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
understand that. Yeah.
I'm a writer. And so God just tell me to get the word out. Let's expound on this. Let's expound on that. Talk about my thing about it is bringing awareness. Why people don't have those conversations. You know, I speak more about domestic violence and mental illness a lot. Why? People deal with those topics every day. You
All
can
Those
never
issues.
go wrong on
Right.
those topics. You know what I'm saying? So, and God just give me that vision. I'll be up in the middle of the night just writing and thinking, okay, Lord, let me say this. And once again, my officer, I see it every day. Murder, suicide. Oh my God, murder, suicide. Kids being abandoned. Oh my God, this is what I see. This is what I live. People calling me, I need somewhere to go. Like last week, someone called me, Miss NIECY. Oh Lord, I don't want to get emotional, y'all, because I do get emotional. A lady called me last week. She said she got 5 kids. She said she was on my dad's team maybe 8 years ago. She got 5 kids. She said, we homeless. We have nowhere to go. You know, at the end of the day, you get calls like that. Miss Niecy, we don't have nowhere to go. We homeless. She got a newborn baby. And my thing is, where can we go, Miss Niecy? You know, my thing is, you know, here I am. Putting up all my resources. I want to help. You know, I
Right.
want
You
to
wanna
help.
help
I need to find
everybody.
her somewhere to go. Yeah, I can't help her, but so you can't help everybody. I be
Yeah.
trying to help everybody. And so yeah,
right, right.
I have those resources available. You know, I send resources. I also give to her. You know, to help feed her kids. You know, I'm always giving. And so yeah, so I get those phone calls in the middle of the night. You know, my lady a month ago on the side of the road, my friend Amy. You know, she's an alcoholic. Oh Lord, thank you, Holy Ghost. My friend Amy, you know, she's an alcoholic. No one in the family want to deal with her. Why? She's an alcoholic. She have mental illness. But guess what? Don't we all know somebody in the family with mental illness?
Yes,
Do
Right.
we
we?
do.
We can't we can't throw them away, y'all. We
But
can't
they
throw
but
family
to be
away.
honest, they're very hard to deal with.
They
They
are.
They
are.
are very hard to deal with
They
sometimes.
are. They
But we
are.
have one last question we're gonna ask you before we move on and talk about the play.
Yes.
What's your long term goal?
Oh, my long term, I'm manifesting millions.
Millions. Come on, come
Come on,
on.
come on,
Amen.
come on. Let's go. Let's
Yes.
go.
You gotta
My
Man.
say it again. Say
life.
it.
I'm manifesting millions.
Come
Yes.
on,
Come
Jesus.
Come on
on.
now.
And we
I'm a keep.
manifesting too.
I'm manifesting millions, y'all. I'm telling y'all. When you speak it, you got to speak it into existence. I speaks it.
Put it in the
And
atmosphere and claim it.
I'm claiming it, y'all. So yeah, and I'm not, once
So they
again,
say when you speak it, it's coming from your throat, and
that's
when
right.
you see it, when you see it, it's coming from your eyes. They say, but when it's coming from your head, you feel it. You understand it.
It's gonna
I
happen.
understand that I'm going to be a millionaire.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
Tyler
we
Perry
all,
ain't got
we all
nothing on
taking
me.
part of that too. In this industry, we all want to be millions.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Exactly
So,
what we're doing it for.
again, speaking of stage plays, ma'am, we again
Yes.
a little birdie told us that somewhere I think around October 28th, you got a play coming out. We want to hear about that.
Oh man.
Patience, baby.
So what? So the name of the play is,
Temptations, y'all.
and what's the date?
Woo. October 28th is the date of this play. Oh my God, it's gonna
All
be
right.
this play here. This play here. I can tell y'all, Temptations. This play here is gonna be so. I'm not just saying 'cause I wrote it, y'all. Let me just be clear. This play here got so many twists and turns. We talk about real life issues,
Okay.
Everything in this play, people deal with everything in this play every day. We're gonna have fun. We got powerful teachings in the play. We have talking about domestic violence. We have comedy. We have we have comedy. We have church. We go to church in this play.
Okay. All right.
We have some amazing, amazing actors. I can truly say I have some amazing actors in this play. Oh my
Okay,
God.
don't just say that because Vashawn is in the play. So you can tell us. I'm just gonna. Is he a good actor or not?
Oh my God, I love my son.
Okay.
And not only is Sean in it, but she has the world's best stage manager.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
The best in Houston.
The
Get it
best.
up.
No. The best in the world. Get it right.
The best in the
Anika,
world.
oh my God.
Yes.
Anika is the best stage manager ever. Not just a net stage manager, she's a best friend. If you need a friend,
Yeah.
Anika is your girl. She is that girl. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and so yeah, and Vaishon, oh my God, he's one of my leads.
Wait, did you say Vaishon?
Yeah,
That's my name.
He already know. He already know. That's his name.
That's my name.
I have corrected NIECY a million times in regards to that.
Hey, she's good. I'm cool with it.
She gave him an East Coast New York name.
Oh,
He
Lord.
don't even audition no more. I just call him, hey, V, you need you to play this role.
How you want to be? That's ambition.
You done made it to a certain level when you don't have to audition no more.
Exactly. You got a name, bro. You got
Hey,
a
it's
name.
just it's the Lord. It's just the Lord. It's not.
So, NIECY, as a fellow playwright, like I want to hear some of the struggles that you have as a director and as a playwright. Like, with the, just general struggles that we all know that people deal with. We just kind of want to bring some awareness to that.
Mm-hmm.
The struggle as a playwright, well, this is the thing about being not just playwright. Yeah, playwright, you have to have a vision. You gotta have a vision first. Whatever your vision, you have to write it down. Write down, and you got to be consistent in what you're doing. Let's be clear about that.
Mhm.
You must be clear about your vision first. You, and as a playwright, you have to get you have to have the right. For me, I have to have the right cast members.
Oh yeah.
I do not want to. I don't want to cast only famous people, only people that everybody know. No, I look for people that's gonna fit that character. That's gonna bring out what I wrote. You know what I'm saying? I read. So as a playwright, is I love playwright. I love theater. You know what I'm saying? I get that. It's very exciting for me. And so being a playwright is very unique, and it's dear to my heart. I'm able to create I'm a visionary. It's my play. I can vision whatever I want, put whatever I want, and whoever I want. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a blessing to be able to talk about real life issues and bring it to life. You know what I'm saying? Being able to write about it and bring the right cast members in and bring it to life, that's amazing. Once again, God got me here on assignment. My assignment is to help people, help change lives. My goal is to help change lives. And my goal as a playwright is to bring people in to entertain them, not just entertain them, but to change lives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a great inspiration. We got some people online, and
Mhm.
some of them are asking, they want to be in the next production. And when is your next production? So we got Dirk Richardson right now saying he wants to be in that next part.
Yeah.
That next part in your show.
Who said that? Who's that
Very,
too?
very great actor.
Dirk
He's
Richardson.
he's been in a lot of my production, and this man is amazing. Actor.
Wow.
He have so many ways. So before we leave here, Dirk, we're gonna make sure that you get all our handles so you can know how to reach Miss NIECY.
Yes. Oh, we got 2 big ones coming up next year, so he'll have opportunity. Trust me, we got 2 big plays for next year. We already in the making right now.
But you made something very clear, like having the right cast and having the right team is so essential. Because if you don't have the right cast, you may have the baddest script in the land. But if them people cannot bring your script to life, you ain't got nothing but some words on a piece of paper.
Ooh, right. Talk about it, Tiffany. Talk about it.
All you got a good cast that bring forth the talent, the professionalism, the skill makes all the difference in the world.
And that's why I said, actors, we have so many new and upcoming playwriters. We have a lot of great playwriters. We just, dear Jamie, she's watching today. Thanking us all for coming that epic.
Hey,
we all showed up.
Jamie.
Showed up
Come on,
and to her show. And you want to be on stages like that with Miss NIECY and dear Jamie. And if you plan to get on there, you're gonna have to do your due diligence. You got to get out there and learn your stuff and understand how to be with the big dogs. We all aspire as writers, producers, and actors to do better. So you need to take classes. You need to do work. I am a acting coach. You can always contact me if you need any type of coaching in terms of acting. We do 2 big sessions every year, and they're very, very successful. I'm connected, and that's a great thing. So, with your title, Temptations, right?
Temptations,
right?
Yes.
So with
Temptations,
title, So with that title, we came up with our main topic today.
Yes, indeed. Can you guess what that main topic is?
What?
Fighting temptation.
But before we get into fighting temptations, the main topic, I just want to say something real quick, just get y'all opinions on something.
Mm-hmm.
So I heard it happened in Houston that this lady, she got hit upside the head with a brick by this guy because she refused to give him her phone number.
Yes.
Wow.
I don't know if y'all heard about it, but
I heard
something about your intake, Bashan, by you being a guy. She said all the black men just stood around and did nothing. So what is your intake? Would you have jumped in to help?
I don't mean to laugh, but I heard bits and pieces of the story. Now, for me, if I was there, I would have jumped in before it escalated to that. But it's a lot of rumors online saying that she's not telling the whole truth. That she was like the instigator and she slapped the dude or something. But still, it's no. I mean, he shouldn't hit her with a brick. There's no reason to hit her with a brick. Let me just say that. Even if she did slap him first, there's no reason to pick up a brick. Pick up a brick. Pick up a brick and hit her. But if the gas was out there, I mean, somebody should have stepped in because I seen videos and everybody was just had their phones out.
People were just afraid that what if they got hurt or killed or
of
anything
course.
to protect.
Yeah, that's
I just
another
heard
issue.
on the news, but this lady, it was a domestic violence type situation, and she jumped in to help her friend.
Yeah,
and now she's dead.
See? Yeah. So my thing of it is, there's so many ways to help. You don't have to help.
You can call the cops. That's the first thing.
Call the cops. Yell stop. Don't do this. The cops on the way. A distraction, or something like that. Because I wouldn't want my husband to jump in something and possibly get killed. Yeah. Stuff like that. And we all need to realize that we, as a women, we need to put ourselves in safe positions too. Like we talking about temptations.
Yes.
That's one way how to deal with temptations.
Right.
Is learn yourself.
Right.
Don't put yourself in those situations to be pop side the head.
Like I think a good gesture for the guys, like instead of actually getting physically involved, but like, hey, young lady, you need me to wait for you till the cops get here, or you need me to take you somewhere. Like there were other ways that they could have done it versus themselves in harm's way.
But they didn't do.
They didn't do nothing. Now doing nothing is unacceptable.
Had their phones recording.
Yeah.
That's all they did.
Well, the video shows. Well, some videos. The videos I seen, I didn't see anybody do anything but recording. Like I say, they could have at least called the police first.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But I didn't hear any sirens or anything
Yeah.
of the police coming.
And he pretty much molly-whopped her pretty bad.
Oh yeah, I didn't actually.
And I'm
Yeah,
like,
he
you a
did.
man, so why you gotta pick, like, if you just slap her, you gonna knock her out. So why
Yeah.
you gotta pick up an object? You already a man hitting a woman.
Right.
He's a bitch.
Your hand is gonna knock her out.
Right.
Yes.
Why do that? Now to me,
Yeah.
there's no justification for that whatsoever.
So we got
None.
Ron here. She said women should keep their hands to themselves.
I agree.
And that's absolutely true.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, women want to hit men and then shock when they get hit back.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you know, me, I'll hit a kid back if they hit me.
That's so real.
Hard.
Like Bernie
real
Mac.
hard. Real hard.
Like Bernie
Your
Mac.
mama should have taught you
She
to keep your
also
hands to
said
yourself.
if she slapped him, obviously she was ready for the reaction that came after.
Yeah, you want me
Yeah.
to slap me, you man enough to get slapped back. I'm
You
just
know,
saying.
You that mad
Yeah.
and that angry.
yeah.
So that's
Yeah, he just shouldn't have used the brick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like you could have
Or-
pushed her, slapped her back.
Or I'm pretty sure I'm not pretty sure. He should have seen it coming if he
Yeah.
was looking at her. You know, he probably could have blocked it or whatever.
But
But
there is no justification
not
for
to
picking
throw
up
a
a
brick.
rock.
he could have,
Like
man.
that's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she literally
well,
could
hate that
have died.
you
happened.
know, I'm a firm believer in
Yeah.
regards to, you know, how somebody responds to your action.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So people always be mindful that people are not going to respond to you the way you respond to them all the time.
Yeah.
Because you
That's
know
right.
what their triggers are. See, you might yell at somebody's face and that's a trigger to them. And it can
Right.
get you killed.
It
Mhm.
can.
You know, so you know, my thing of it is let's be mature about it. We all adults, you know, we all get angry, you know,
Yeah.
need to find some type of vice to keep you from getting altercations or
Right.
keeping yourself from getting hurt. So you
Yeah.
never know. You think you bad, but it's always somebody better out there.
It's always
Drop
somebody
them
thinking
nuggets.
bad.
Drop them nuggets, Tifco.
Yeah,
You
it's
was
always
not the bad. You
Right.
think you so bad. It's always somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
There's always
Yeah.
a David to your Goliath. You know,
Right.
a Goliath to your David.
Right.
Yeah.
Am I saying that right?
Mhm.
Yeah, we get
Goliath
you
is a giant. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you got
You
it.
know, and I know that very well. I'm in law enforcement too. Been in law enforcement over 30 some years. So I
Yeah.
think our battles we go through all kind of mechanism to control our anger. Because if you
Yeah.
jump out there at 10, where you gonna go after 10?
Exactly.
So you gotta use your levels, and by
Sure.
all means, you know, keep yourself safe.
Yes.
But we have walked away from our little topic. We're going back to fighting
We're gonna go
Yeah.
back.
temptation. Let's go
All
right
right.
there.
It's all good.
I want y'all to all chime in on this fighting temptation.
Yes.
And so I'm just asking a panel and you guys, you know, how to avoid temptation. What are some things you can
First
do?
of all, let's define temptation because
Yeah,
a lot
you
of
got-
people,
you got that too.
a lot of people get temptation and test mixed up. But I'm
Webster.
gonna give you the
That's
difference.
good.
Okay.
So temptation is the desire to do something, especially something wrong.
Well, okay.
Okay, and then
Yes.
test. Measuring the skill, knowledge, intelligence, capacity, or aptitudes of an individual.
Mhm.
Okay, because a lot of times you think you're being tempted, but you're being tested.
Come
So
on.
that's
Yeah.
why the need to define both, because don't think it's always temptation. God could actually be testing you.
Mhm.
Yes.
It ain't temptation, that's test. Can you
That's a
pass
test
it?
to see how
devil
strong your
tempt
strengths
you.
are.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
The devil
Yes.
tempt you.
Yes.
Now we're not trying to go religious, but that's just what I believe.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
fat and spit out the bones. But you know, God will test you, but the devil will tempt you with
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Everything that glitter is not always.
Go.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Temptation is always planted nice and pretty for you.
We all go through temptation.
We
Yeah.
all
That's
go
right.
through temptation. But here today, we want to help audience and ourselves to understand how to fight it, how to avoid it.
To
What are
me,
some things?
I could give some personal examples. Again,
Mm-hmm.
anybody, I'm pretty sure most people that's watching, they may know my story or they may have heard about it. Okay, I'm taking the walk of purity. Okay, so a lot of
Everybody don't
times
know what that means.
the walk of purity means, y'all, that I am still a virgin at 37. Ha ha, yeah, me. But anyway, so anyway,
That's good.
a lot of people ask me,
That's good.
I hate you. I
No, I'm
absolutely hate
serious.
you.
No, that's good. I'm not being funny, but that's good.
This is the way you
But you
said
know
it.
what? I
Man,
feel lucky.
Man,
lucky.
that
I feel
is
lucky to
great,
be Tiffany
Tim.
friend because I think you're the only virgin in the world. That I know. That's not,
She's in the world.
Well, thank you, Tim.
I'm just
Yeah.
like a lucky rabbit foot.
Yeah, I know it came out funny, but I was,
No,
I
you
was,
good, you good.
I was being
Yeah.
sincere. That is good because, man,
That is
back in my
good.
30s, man,
But no, so the
That's
reason
it.
I brought that up is because a lot of people ask, well, how do you like avoid it? How do you, how do you do it? Yeah. My thing is, don't put yourself in that position. Like, do I date? I don't date that often, but when I do date, I have boundaries and I have ways that I date to keep myself out of temptation's way. Because I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I'm a female. Yes, I get those feelings. I'm just like any other woman, but I don't put myself in that position to do something that my personal convictions tell me I can't do.
Like what?
Which means, okay, I'm not gonna invite you to my bedroom. I'm not gonna. I may kiss you, but I ain't gonna try to put my tongue down your throat sort of situation, because I know that may bring on other feelings like foreplay, that type of stuff. So I just said that to say, like, that's my way of fighting temptations. It's not putting myself in a position to where I may be tempted. There's a way to date and there's a way to do things without crossing that bridge.
Yes,
that's my testimony about temptations.
And then they say stuff about
go ahead. I was gonna say staying busy is another way. Temptation arises when you're bored.
I devil workshop.
Yes.
So keeping your mind filled with things that you're interested in. And I also think that when you're in your lower vibration and your lower energy, sometimes you can be tempted because you're sad or you're hungry or you're just in your lower self, and you can be tempted really easy because you're trying to do something to satisfy and gratify the flesh. So you got to make sure that you try to keep yourself in a high place, or if you are in a low place in your life or in your mind, you might need to not put yourself in those situations that could probably tempt
well, and let's not just talk about temptations as opposed to like sexual. I mean,
we got food.
With food. Oh my God. Food.
Oh my God.
When I tell you, I failed. I ultimately failed today, y'all.
Yes.
Today, I have been on a diet. I lost 21 pounds. And
today, come on, 21.
I was tempted to eat, and about 5 times, and I failed all 5. Baby, I got a medley going on in my stomach. I ate Jack in the Box, Taco Bell, Breakfast in the House, oatmeal, and McDonald's. Man, I got about 8 meals in my stomach right now today.
I'm done.
And I failed. I failed. But you know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better.
Okay, and so you know what? So we got this accountability factor. What ways do you think that you can avoid those temptations?
Take all that food out your house. Number one, the unhealthy stuff. Take it out and put some healthy stuff in there.
But I just rolled right up to McDonald's, Jack in the Box, and Taco Bell.
Okay, so you gotta just roll right on past.
Look straight. Just look straight.
Yeah, roll right on.
So what I need to do is take good food with me so that I won't be so hungry.
Right. Yes.
So I have grapes in the refrigerator. I have some things that I could, take place. But when you're not prepared for a diet, you eat everything.
But sometimes eating healthy, it's just not enough. It's not filling.
It's not good to my soul.
You have to exercise also.
I love food, y'all.
Like that, you just have to work it out. You have to burn some calories.
Okay, so I have to work out if I.
You got to work out, like really work out. I'm talking
Lord,
like an hour.
Just throw the whole stomach away.
You know what? But I just think.
So what about drugs?
I just feel like your surroundings is important. Like to me, if I don't hang around drug addicts, then my chances of doing drugs is probably slim to none.
People, places, and things.
Like you have to be cognizant of who you allow in your space, because that is a big contributing factor to what you're allowing your energy to be absorbed in.
And that's going the lines with like watching your eye gate and your ear gate, watching what you see, watching what you hear, because a lot of things, if you've never been exposed to it, then you wouldn't even know that it could be.
Right.
A lot of things, we do is because we seen it or we heard it or we were just in the wrong spot. So just like television, I remember a certain religion, I used to think that they were really overdoing it, like no TV. But now that I'm adult, I can kind of understand. Now I am totally entertained by television. Let's be clear about that. And I don't think I'm gonna give up TV or Facebook, but I try to watch what I watch.
Right.
You know,
it's like you have to know what you're limitations are. You have to know what you can handle and what you can't handle. Like I'm the type of person, like, yeah, I like to eat too, but I'm also the kind of person is if I am absolutely not hungry, I'm not gonna eat just because I see you eat.
You're not gonna be.
I'm gonna eat if I'm hungry.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But some people, it's like they know they're not hungry, you know, but just because I see you eating that burger, now I got to have a burger.
Yeah.
Or just because I see you doing this, now I got no. If I don't want to do it, I can be around you all day and I won't budge. But everybody don't have that willpower like me. Now, some people, if you know you ain't got that willpower, then stay away from it.
Yeah. And that goes to
what
you say, NIECY?
I'm saying what God talks about temptations also in Ephesians 6:12. It's a spiritual battle, and God says, "For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms." So it could be a spiritual battle also with temptations too. Not like Nika said, it could be food. It could be also said. It could be spiritual. You know, just on different realms of temptation based on what we're talking about. We're talking about temptations. You know.
Yeah.
Because,
and then you also need to also be reminded what tempts you. You know your struggle.
Exactly.
You know what your struggle is.
You can and can't handle. Just like I was just saying, you know, if you can't handle that, get away from it.
Yeah,
you
know that you've been on alcohol for the last 30 years.
Yeah.
Karen.
You know you can't drink wine.
Right.
You know you just can't drink wine. You just can't do it. You
Can't
know,
do it.
know that women, I call them wimps. Women is my problem.
Yes.
You know, so if you know you're a wimp, if you're a wimp, then, you know, don't put and you're married and you're trying to have a successful marriage, don't take yourself around that. You have to know the control, huh?
Repeat that for me again.
I say, if you're a wimp means women is my problem.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that. I ain't never heard that.
I like that right there.
So we gotta do what we gotta do to not, to watch our temptation. Sometimes we walk right into the lines there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because you're not paying attention. Absolutely. Like you're not being cognizant of what you're exposing yourself to. And that's on us. Like it really is on us to like Tiffany said, know what you're capable of doing. Like I said, I could be around because I'm the type, I'm not gonna do what I don't want to do. But everybody don't have that willpower.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like everybody don't. So if you don't have that willpower, keep yourself away from it.
Yeah.
Period.
And I'm about to take it to church.
Okay, let's go to church.
1 Corinthians 10:13 says, "No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind, and God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear.
The Bible is right.
When you are tempted, He will always provide a way out.
Yes.
So that you can endure it."
Yes.
Church people, church.
Yes.
The Bible is right.
Yes. Since we took it there, I got an example to back that up. So let me take it back to the whole I'm saving myself for marriage.
Right.
I was tempted when I was 22 years old. When I was in college. I was tempted. I was in my dorm room. I almost had sex outside of marriage, which I promised God I wouldn't do. What saved me is the fact that the God did not have a condom. Now, that I took that as my way out, and one may ask, okay, well, you got saved that time. What about the next time? There was never a next time because I never allowed him back in my room.
Right.
Amen.
I took that way out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Because God provided that way out.
10:13.
Yeah,
My
way out.
He ain't had no condom, so guess what? You can't come back in here. That was my way out, and I never looked back. So that's how I'm able to kind of be strong in my convictions like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I took it.
Exactly.
Did the guy try?
Billy D. Williams.
Billy D. Williams.
Billy D. Williams almost got him.
Billy D. Wait, where did Billy D come from?
Because Billy D. probably can get anybody.
You know, back in
Smooth
that
talking.
day, how he was.
Billy D. with that voice.
He's just so smooth.
Now y'all know I'm a little younger than y'all, right? Billy D.
That ain't Chris Brown.
So Tiff, did the guy ever try to come back in the room with a condom?
Well, he tried, and so what ended up happening, which I don't know if you remember my story, but what ended up happening is we eventually stopped talking. He ended up sleeping with my friend.
Oh wow.
Okay.
So
Oh,
that's
wow.
what ended up happening. Yeah, he ended up he
So
slept
then
with my
you
friend.
feel good about that. Well, I know it hurt
that you
you, but
didn't
then you
give
feel
it up.
good.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, that's what and I love that top. I love that. I love that. God will always give you a way of escape. It is possible to escape temptation.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't care how far you've gone,
Mhm.
you can always stop.
Yep.
You have the right to say no
Mhm.
to
Yeah.
anything you want to do. You have a right to prepare for anything that might be a trigger. If you have a change of people, places, and friends, things,
Yeah.
whatever you do, whatever it takes to keep you on your right path and keep you sane and keep you safe and keep you happy. Be a leader at the end of the day.
Yes.
Be a leader. Be in charge of your own destination.
Yeah.
And
And
be
ask
alert.
God for strength.
And sometimes Jesus allows us to face temptation so he can bring attention to areas of weakness
Yes.
in our lives.
Right.
Well, but see, if
Yeah.
you do it, I want to say that's a test, though.
It's a test. Yeah. That's why you gave in the beginning. You said a test.
That's a
yeah.
test. Like he
It's a
says, because he
test.
himself was tested.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he allows you to get tested just to see if you can pass it.
Exactly.
And so, and it's on you to pass it.
Yep.
If you know you ain't supposed to be doing it, then don't try to do it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
more often than not, people try to talk themselves into, well, I'm gonna go just so far.
They try to justify it.
And then I ain't gonna,
Yeah.
I'm gonna reel it back.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
once
yeah.
they get in it, man, that temptation.
Let me tell you, opening that little door, that little bitty door can take you so far off your path. You know what I'm saying? So really, that's the reason why we got to fight with everything we have to stay on our path. Because that little bit of temptation, you went after this one little thing, before you know it, you way over here in left field.
Yep.
So far away. You're like, now how in the world did I get this far off my mark? And that little bit of temptation got you.
Yep.
Let's give away some of these free tickets. We got 2 tickets to give away. That's free. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all ready? I'm gonna let people know how they can win these 2 free tickets.
Okay.
What question?
Whenever y'all get through, whenever y'all get ready.
Okay.
Who's gonna ask the question, NIECY or us?
I'm gonna.
NIECY got it. Whenever we finish temptation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever y'all get through.
Yeah, we coming to that though. We still on our
We
topic.
on our way. We on our way. She's anxious to give away 2 free tickets tonight, ladies, to a stage play on October the what's the date?
28.
October the 28th. So it's gonna be somebody here to be able to go to the Stafford Center. It's a beautiful theater. The show will be amazing. I'm gonna be your host with the most, and if anybody know how I host, I know I'm bringing the heat on this day. And so y'all stay tuned, but y'all listen in on what we asked about NIECY, because we're gonna be asking you some questions to see who win these tickets.
I'm gonna answer them.
Yes,
So,
indeed.
so this was a great topic, y'all. What y'all think?
Oh yes.
And I know you audience members out there, if y'all fighting temptations, baby, understand that there is always a way out, and take your way out.
Yes.
Just listen.
Yeah.
Just listen and look out for God's signs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen to that inner voice, because you know right from wrong.
Yeah,
Like,
the flesh and the spirit. Listen to the spirit, not the flesh.
Exactly.
The flesh will keep you wound and bound for so long. You know when it's time to, make a move. You know when it's time to make a stand, and you'll see later. See, right now you want evidence right then and there. It might be a little bit when you find out, just like Tiffany. She would have never known that was a creep that was trying, and he went with her friend. The next best thing, if she would have went through with it, she'd have been double hurt, because he'd have did it anyway. So we need to also choose the right role. Be leaders, not followers. Don't be dependent on anyone. Don't be dependent on anyone. Don't, just let anybody guide you and lead you down paths you don't need to be wrong. You know when you're in a bad situation.
Always, you know.
Yeah.
All this, I don't know. No, you know. You just
You know.
You know. You absolutely.
You unhappy. You unhappy.
Yes.
You unhappy.
I told y'all we was having church up in here.
Yes, indeed.
Every now and then we have a little church.
Yes.
Monday night, y'all haven't been since the pandemic anyway.
Not in person, no way.
Yeah, I need gas, man. That navigator is killing me.
About that gas, y'all.
Too high.
Everything is too high.
So, are y'all ready to give away some tickets?
Oh yeah.
All right. So viewers, listeners, I need y'all to pay attention, because now you about to get a chance to win 2 free tickets to Temptations on October 28th. So I hope y'all been paying attention. So you got to get these answers right.
What you got, NIECY? What you got?
I'm gonna do one. You're gonna do the next one, Nico, okay?
Okay.
Whatever question you want to throw out there, you can do. I'm gonna do the first one.
Okay.
Okay, the first person who can type in what do 2 Timothy 2:22 says about fleeing temptations. The first person who type in the comments that's below, what do God say about fleeing temptations? 2 Timothy 2:22. Type into the comments. Yeah. 2 Timothy 2:22. Flee
What does
temptation.
2:22 say, y'all? Y'all type
About
in the
what?
comments about fleeing temptations. What does 2 Timothy 22?
2:22. Chapter 2, verse 22. Yes.
2:22. What does
Yes.
2 Timothy 2:22 say about fleeing temptations? Somebody answer that in the comments. The first person that get that answer correct, they will win the first ticket.
Yes. 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 Type
Man.
it in.
Ron says he offers a way to escape.
Sharon say he offers a way of escape.
What do the verse say? Type the verse in the
Type
comments.
first, y'all. Hey,
So she wants you to
Type
type
the
the whole
verse.
verse.
Type
She wants the verse.
I mean,
I want
y'all can look it up. I mean, this ain't no closed book test. Y'all can look at y'all Bible.
Well, we already got him. You say what he say about flee
Hey, look,
and
no,
temptation.
no cheating.
So this is the answer. Actually, he offers a way of escape.
Hey,
what do the verse say? What do verse 2 Timothy 2:22 says?
Resist it and it will flee. But
that sounds like James 4:7.
Jalen R says, but flew youthful lust and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace with those who called on the Lord out of pure heart.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
it.
Jalen wins the first ticket. Jalen
Jalen,
R
Jalen.
wins the first ticket.
That's
All right,
it. Jalen win the first
congratulations.
ticket.
Yes.
Yay! Jalen
you
Hart
are
win
the
the
winner of
first
one
ticket.
ticket.
It
You are
says,
the winner
"Please
of
the
one
evil
ticket.
desires of." Yeah, that's the verse. That Jalen won the first ticket. Okay.
All right, so second.
Okay, the
Second
other
ticket.
question. Listen up, y'all.
This is the last question.
What company is NIECY the founder and CEO of?
Come on, y'all.
Type
That was
it
the
in.
very beginning.
Name the company.
If y'all been tuning in since 7 o'clock, y'all should get. If not, then y'all just been tuning in with your ears closed.
Since it's so easy, we're gonna give y'all 1 minute.
It's just easy. It's
I'm
easy.
just kidding. Take your time.
Y'all can get the promo flyer. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
It's on the flyer.
I'm about to type
Win another one.
You know you don't announcers.
But you got one. Come on, y'all.
Come on.
Come on, y'all. We've been talking about it the whole show.
you can even Google my name. It'll pop up.
Google her name. Go look at her Facebook. Hey, that's easy.
That was an easy question.
Better yet,
That was very easy.
while we waiting, Nisa, give them all your social media handles.
Okay, while we're doing that, so you can go to Break Free on Facebook, Break Free Ministries 2018.
Uh-oh.
On Facebook, that's my business, Break Free Ministries 2018.
Y'all listen. Y'all not even listening.
Instagram, Break Free Ministries 2018.
God,
Facebook.
Now, y'all.
Facebook.
Okay. The name.
Facebook, Break Free Ministries and Productions.
Now she just told y'all.
You can email me at breakfreeministries at yahoo.com. You want to be a vendor?
Then I'll take it. All right,
Come on, Susan. All right.
She
I'm about to say-
won.
I'm about to say,
Who won?
right in somebody's face. God
Yeah.
dog it.
Who won?
The biggest
You gave
clue
them the
ever.
answer.
Yeah.
So I won Susan Richardson.
And Jalen Hart.
So yes, 2 free tickets are going out.
Okay.
Susan's information.
Susan, how do you want to get these tickets?
Do you want us to put them?
That's my best friend, y'all.
Okay. Do you want us to put it on will call?
So what we'll do, we'll put both of them on Will Call the day of the show.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll put.
So y'all listen up. Jalen and Susan, both of your tickets will be on Will Call the day of the show.
Or if y'all want it any other kind of way, just type it in here
Yes.
and let us know, and we'll give you your tickets, in another way if that's not suitable.
And also, too, before we go to y'all, we have a kickoff event October 21st to kick off the stage play fighting. It's called the Empowerment Love Shouldn't Hurt Empowerment and Fashion Show. October 21st, 10 to 2. We're going to have speakers, panelists, vendors, a lot going on that day. That's October 21st at the Dare to Decor Event Center. That's October 21st to kick off the stage play. So we're doing a big event to kick the play off October 28th. So tickets are also on Eventbrite for that. So you can go to Love Shouldn't Hurt Anymore Fashion Show / Empowerment on Eventbrite. And we have the tickets on Temptation Stage Play also too is on Eventbrite.
Oh,
Y'all heard that?
Awesome.
And everybody gets
October
a free
21st.
everybody gets free gift. Everybody in the house for the conference and the stage play gets the free gift. The Stafford Civic Center sits 900 people. We plan to sell out that show.
all
Everybody gets
right.
free gift.
Awesome.
Amazing, amazing.
Awesome.
Yes.
Indeed.
Well, Miss NIECY, we definitely thank you for taking up the time to speak with us,
Yes.
share with
Yes.
us today. We enjoyed
Yes.
the conversations. We enjoyed
Thank you.
just fellowshipping with you.
Yes.
Once again, before we check out, can you just say your social media handles one more time so people can know where to find you and how to find you?
Okay, on Facebook, it's Break Free Ministries and Productions. On Instagram, it's Break Free Ministries 2018. If you want to email me for vendors or sponsorship for either event, you can email me at breakfreeministries 2018 at yahoo.com.
All
Okay?
right, y'all.
All right.
Hope y'all heard that. So on that note, we are going to call it a good night. Love
Yes.
y'all. We thank y'all, and we look forward to seeing y'all again on next Monday.
Yes.
Yes.
Time.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye
Peace.
bye. Enjoy, y'all. Yes.
It's an amazing show.
Yes.
Great, great, great.
Yes.
Yes.